I don't know how many solid bag anglers do this, but this is a major tip if you're a solid bag angler. I'm not using the magic wand today. I'm using the Meta all-in-one rigs. So I'm using the original OGs. That's right, the first one that set sail in the Meta all-in-one rigs range. This is the solid bag ones. These are 2 rigs in one, so that means your leader, which is your lead system part, and your hook link all in one. So all you need is a lead and your bait and you're ready to go. So I am already ready to go. And as you'll see there, I'm about to fish a solid bag, but my Arra lead inside, my inline Arra, is wrapped in some OMC paste that will be coming out. And it's paste that you can make on the bank yourself very easily. So I'm using the large fade solid bags. I am going to go and make my single hole at the base, which I use to knock the air out. So use the cool tool for that. Then we're going to use some bait. I'm sure you'll put some cutaways here, Omar, of the bait, mate, won't you? Yeah. We'll put some boilie, that's boilie pellet crumb, corn crumb, like as in actual sweet corn, real sweet corn that's gone in there. So we'll do that. Lovely jubbly, so that's a little base there, okay. It's got a wafter on there, so it's going to sit like this. These are our, oh yeah, they're the sweet ones, the ice cream. So we're going to put, I don't know how many solid bag anglers do this, but this is a major tip if you're a solid bag angler. Wrap your leads in paste, because one attempt at a solid bag and a fish comes in. If you don't catch it on that first attempt, more than likely, very soon after, you'll be fishing with a single or your bait scattered everywhere. So if you want to maintain that solid bag aggression, then you're kind of, in theory, a solid bag is like a bit like a method feeder, but without the resilience of a method feeder staying there long enough. But this way, you get the best of both worlds. So I'm going to put some more of my bait mate created crumb from the OMC boilies and pellets and everything else. Put that in there. Get a nice little cushion. Now if I turn that around, I've got so much to play with, and also I don't need to worry about my lead dinking on my lead, sorry, my hook dinking on my lead, because I've got a lovely bit of paste around my lead. So there's another lovely reason why the paste inside the bag is such a little tip. And if any of you are out there thinking paste around the lead is not an edge, then wait till you see the ground fishing adventure underwater coming to your screens, because that really does show it. So I'm going to crumb some bigger bits in. Just put them, move them around. Hook points out the way, so there's no chance of them catching that. Put some bigger ones there. Get some OMC pellets. Well, threw most of them on the floor, but who cares? They're sort of 8 mils. It's got enough small bits in there. What else have I got around me that I could put in here? Oh, I think I've got some oh yeah, got some pilot 10 millers. I like to position them, crumb a couple up, why not? Going extra slow for you so you can take all the information in. If I was doing this at alley pace, it'd be a lot faster, but I want you to see every step of doing a solid bag for a nice winter bite. You imagine all that paste is oozing out. You've got the crumb as well, which will be creating a cloud and a cushion. And obviously with a bait mate, you could just grind your pellets up to give you that big bed, and then fill it with your sort of micro pellets if you want, that type of thing. But I'm getting the bait in there, getting a mix of all sorts, a good bundle of goodness. So I've got Boilie Crumb that's going to sort of spread around. If fish swim over that, it's going to fly up in the air, create loads of attraction. A very bright hook bait, that's our hook bait range, which we call with a twist, which is different to the food bait, if you like. Same family of smell note, but we've added vavavoom to create, obviously follow my love of making sure you're not really matching the hatch, that your hook bait's the strongest and most soluble item in the swim, and obviously that paste around that lead. So that's all of that done. And then what we're going to do here, I'm a licker and sticker, not a knotter. Just lick and stick that bag shut there, lovely. There we go. And then, because I'm not fishing really far out, if I was chucking my bags 130, 140 yards, I'd be using obviously smaller ones and probably harder pellets. But because I'm only fishing sort of 30 yards, then I can use the sort of softer Boilie Crumb and mix that I've created with a bait mate, the choice of today. And I'm just putting the corners in now to give it that round profile, which is best practice because it gets the bag nice and tight as well. Yeah, not as tight as if you had it with just pellets, you know, really hard baits in there. And then just finish it, just a couple of holes. Even though I had that original hole, I didn't really need to tap that hard. It was already packed nicely. So if you have a little look around there, there's my hook bait. My lead's underneath there, so I'll know that that will land lead first, like that, and my hook bait will just fall out and it'll be wafting above a lovely tantalising aroma of bait. There we go, ready rigs, all-in-one rigs from the Meta range, the original OGs. The range is obviously a lot bigger now. There are so many, well, almost every scenario, from hinge stiff rigs to spinner rigs to core-free lock hook versions. An incredible range and pure convenience because it's just a loop to loop onto your main line. I mean, all you've got to do is add a bait and a lead and you're fishing. Swing her back. Not bad for an 8-foot rod, is it? It's got proper backbone. That's gone into the siltier stuff in the centre of the lake. See, a little one snatched at that, but there's the. There you go. Look, that's what I'm talking about. The paste and everything, all still on there, almost like a method feeder inside a solid bag. But it is a real edge. Look, it's so milky. Can you see the milk almost coming out of it?